Hey everybody, and welcome to Behind the Screen, the show where our webcams don't load, and we are moving our players from our Misscliks players from the unnamed system that they're currently working in into second edition. The camera should pop up in just a moment. There we go. So we're going to start with December. Here we have December's current character sheet. This is Anna from Misscliks. And here we have the character sheet we're moving them to. As you can see, we have 10 stats here. We only have 7 stats here, so we need to do some adjustments. Let's start with the normal stuff. Player name is Anna. Character name is December. Race is half-elf. Class is thief. Alignment is blank. Height and weight is size is 5'4", 100 pounds. Hair is long, wavy, golden brown. Eyes are light gray. We're spelling it the American way, not the English way. Alignment is blank. Appearance is blank. Age is 25. Handedness is ambidextrous. All right. Let's do the hard part. Well, H strength is easy. Dex should be a combination of dexterity and coordination. Now, we are transferring the characters from one system to another, and in the process, I'm going to err on the side of the players. So, in this case, like normally, like a proper transfer would be somewhere between 13 and 17. It's like 16, 15 or 16, because you should weight the 17 a little bit higher. But I think that since we're transferring partway through, and I would rather have the players be OP than UP. I'd rather have them. I don't want them to feel like, oh, now my character sucks now that you'll transfer it to this other system. So I think we're going to give her 17 dexterity. Constitution should be like a combination between athletics and endurance. But it's really kind of basing on what we do for this. So Constitution is going to be 10 here. I'm sorry, 10. We're going to give her 10 just to be on the fair side. Intelligence is straight 11. Willpower is straight 6. Charisma is 12. Perception is 16. Well, that was easy. We just get rid of the memory stat. Since she's not a spellcaster, that really doesn't matter. Okay. Now that means we have to figure out what these different stats do. I would really like it if I could make these forms so if I put 8 in here, then this is this, like then it fills out those stats for me. That'd be pretty sweet. Unfortunately, that cannot be done. At least I don't know how to do it. And so we just have to fill them out manually every single time. So 8 strength gives us nothing. Nothing. Weight allowance is 35. That's a little bit higher than she's normally allowed. 95 and 1. Okay, so interesting. So the base hold is higher, the max hold is lower. Okay, all right. 17 dexterity will give us missile attack adjustment of. See, that's where the coordination 13 gives her no missile attack adjustment. But here with the 17, she's actually going to get a decent missile attack adjustment. She's going to get +2 to hit with missiles. The defense adjustment, though, is only going to be 3 instead of 4. So her armor class is going to drop a little bit, but she's going to get more attacks with better to hit with missile. All right, Constitution, 0 HP. This is the big issue. This is one of the big issues here, is that high con means you roll higher HP, whereas like a thief should always roll d6, but she's been rolling d8, so her HP is actually much higher than it should be. Level 5. 18 is within realm, because 5 times 6 is higher. What? Is she 18 HP rolling d8s? Really? 18 divided by 5 is an average of 3.6? Yeah, that's low for rolling d8s. Yeah, because on a D8, your average HP should be 4.5. I guess she just rolled pretty poorly. This is actually average for a thief of her level. This is slightly above average for a thief of her level, because she should be getting 3.5 times 5. So she should have 17.5 HP. All right, so the HP is spot on. We don't have to make any changes there. Great. I would feel awful if I reduced people's HP. So we're going to go 70, 75, 0, nil. Intelligence 11 gives us 2, and you're not a spellcaster, so those don't matter. Willpower of 6 gives us a penalty of 1, blank, blank, because you're not a spellcaster. 12 charisma gives us 5 henchmen, 0 and 0, and 16 perception gives us a surprise adjust, which comes off of the dex table of reaction adjust of +1, and illusion immunity of nothing. Okay, so now we go back to weapons. We got hand crossbow. Adjustments is 0. Range is, we'll look that up. Damage is D3/D2, I believe. Size is small. Weight is 2. Type is P. Speed is 5. Okay, we need to actually look up the weight and range. Let's look up the weight and range over on the combat table, or the money and equipment table. Money and equipment. Here we go. Crossbow, hand. Weight is 3. Damn it. Damage is D3/D2. Small, piercing. Range for hand crossbow is 20, 40, 60 yards. Okay, let's do dagger. No adjustments. Range is 10, 20, 30 yards, I believe. Dagger, dagger, dagger. Yep. Yards. Damage is D4/D3. Size is small. Weight is 1. Type is P. Speed is 2. Garrote. There's no garrote. Size is small. Weight is 1. Type is blank. Speed is... It's normal attack, so I'm going to say speed is 3. Hand quarrels. Hand quarrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? Hold on. Something get fucked up here. Is there... Are these misordered? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What the hell? Ah, shit. They're out of order. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Dagger goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Max HP is 18. Melee adjust, you're level 5. So you're going to get plus... So this is going to be an issue here because their attacks are going to go down a little bit. So 5. So thieves get 1 every 2. So at level 3 they get 1. Level 5. So she would get +2 to hit here. She would get +2 plus another. So she +2 +4. She's going to have a harder time hitting people, but that's fine. She's a thief. It's actually normal. Base is 10. Armor is 2. Dex is 3. That gives her 15 armor class. She's not going to be happy about this. She's actually getting nerfed pretty hard. Levels 5. I might just level up the character. Oh, they all have the same experience. Oh, yeah, and this experience is way out of date. So, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take whatever character requires the most experience. We're going to put them at a little past level 5, and then we're going to see how much experience that is for other people, and other people might level up. Okay, cool. So that's what we're going to do. In terms of wealth, well, let's calculate this out. 5280 minus 165 is 5115 gold, 583 silver, shit, 700 copper, and then another 36 silver, which brings us to 9, and this to 61. Okay, let's actually take a look at those encumbrance charts too, so we just get all that shit out of the way. Where's our encumbrance charts? Hey, oh, there we go. 8 strength, I believe. 8 strength. 35, 50, 65, 80 is how we break down the encumbrance. Saves. RegalGoblins.com. 5th level rogue is 12, 12, 11, 15, 13. Although with her magical defense adjustment, that's for mind affecting spells, so we'll just keep that in mind. Let's go down to proficiencies. Wow, these pages are practically identical. Pages are practically identical. In fact, they are identical with the exception that this has a thingy here. Cool. Can we even... Oh, no, they're not quite identical. Crossbow, 1. Dagger, 1. Club, 1. Tumbling, 17. Juggling, 17. Climbing, 7. Rope use, 17. Swimming, 7. Acting, 12. Reading lips, nil. Equipment is dagger, X5, 5. Hand crossbow, 3. Quarrels, X10. Why do we only have 8 up there? 1. Clothes, 5. Lockpicks, 3. And Tigella poison, X1, 1. Garrote, 1. Leather armor, 15. Bastard sword. Why does she have a bastard sword on her? You know what? It's probably stored on the ship. She shouldn't have it on her character sheet anyway. I think she picked it up somewhere and then we just never took it off. 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 15 is 37 pounds of equipment. Did I do that right? 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 15 is 34 pounds of equipment. I don't know where I got 37, but now there's 34. Common, elven, nameless ones. Okay, now here's the awkward part. The super awkward part for her character is her thief stats. Pick pockets, open locks, find, remove traps, move silently, hide in shadows, detect noise, climb walls, read languages. Okay, so these don't transfer explicitly well. I think I'm just going to let her re-roll all of her thief stats. And if that's the case, I'm going to at least give the base here. And then she is human, right? She's human. She's half-elf. I always forget that she's half-elf. Half-elf gets plus 10 to pickpocket, so that's 25, and plus 5 to hide in shadows. So that's 10. And then high dex gives pickpockets. 17 is another plus 5. So that's 30. Open locks at 17 is 10. So that's 20. At 17, 5 more for move silently. 15. And hide in shadows is another 5 as well. 15. 16 perception would add to find, remove traps, and detect noise. Nope, find, remove traps is actually on its own. Detect noise, I would say, is the same as move silently. So that'd be another 5% there. That'd be 20. And she's wearing leather armor. Which means I think she's fine. I think leather armor is no penalty. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that is our transfer of December's character. Before E, right? Right. Okay, so let's open up. No, not that. Let's open up Jen 2E. Move her over, and let's open up Jen over here. So player name is Jen. Character name is Lily 1L. I'm sorry, Lily Dudley. Race is Halfling. Class is Wizard. Air Elementalist Red. That's not how you spell Elementalist, is it? Yes, it is. Great, they just don't have it. 3'6", 64 pounds. Hair is red. Eyes are green. Alignment is blank. Appearance is blank. Age is 23. Handed is right. All right, let's do our stats. It's going to be a little bit more tricky this time. 8. Oh, wow. 15 dex, but 6 coordination. How the hell do you balance that? So her missile attack should be low. She should get a penalty to missile attacks. But to do that, she would have to have 5 dexterity. Okay. But she's also getting a bonus to armor class by 2. So to me, that sounds like those should just negate. But I'm going to be super generous and just give her the 15 dex, which will she normally has a penalty to missile attacks, but I'm going to give her no penalty to missile attacks. I'm being very nice here. Very nice here, guys. Super nice. Way nicer than I should be. Con, your endurance is 12. That's fine. You should have 12 endurance. 21 HP for Wizard is bullshit at level 5. At most, they should have 20 HP if they roll perfectly. Maybe if her con was 15. If she had 15 con, then it would be 5d4 plus 1, or 5d4 plus 5, which means 16 HP on 5d4s. 16 divided by 5 is a little over 3, so that'd be 1 4 and 4 3s. That's still highly unlikely that she would roll that. We're going to have some HP problems with Lily Dudley. We might have to just reduce her HP. Anyway, let's come back to that later. Memory and Intel. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to say 17. They're both really close. Max spells per level is 13. Intel. Yeah, because 13 spells per level with 16 intel, you'd only get 11. With 17 intel, you get 14. So we're going to err on the side of OP characters, and we'll give her 17 intel. Willpower can be 9. Charisma 14. Perception 13. Look at how generous I'm being. Ridiculously generous to these player characters. Ridiculously generous. They don't deserve this. They don't deserve to have life this good. Huh? They do not deserve to have life this good. Weight allowance is 35, 95, 1. 12 con is blank for that. No, we should just do this. It's much better. System shock with 12 con is 80, 85, blank, blank. 17 intel means 6, 8, sorry, 6, 8, 75, 14. No illusion immunity. Okay. Willpower of 9 is blank, blank, blank. Charisma of 14 is 6, 1, 2, blank, and blank. Okay. Weapons are short staff. Blank, blank, D4 / D3. Size is medium. Weight is... You can just treat a short staff like a club. Speed is 4. Type is B. Weight is 3. Screw it, it's its own weapon. Knife, blank, 10, 20, 30 yards. D4, D3. Size small, weight 1/2. Type P, speed 2. Actually, isn't a knife type S? Knife is type... Oh, it's PS. Okay. That's piercing and slashing. Whatever. We'll leave it as is. Oh, a knife is actually D3, D2. D3, D2. Whoops. Okay. HP is a tough thing to do here. What are we going to do with HP? Wizard. You know what? I think we're actually just going to level everyone to 6. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Shit, because if she's 6... If she's level 6, then she could have that much HP. It's certainly possible. Okay, how much experience do you need to be a level 6 wizard? Level 6 wizard needs 40,000 experience. This experience up here is lies. These never really got updated. Level 5 wizard needs 20,000 experience. Her initial HP was rolled using D8s because we were using this other system, and here she's supposed to roll D4s. So that's the real problem. If I put her to 6, we can leave her HP. We'll boost everyone a level or 2. 40,000 here. What would that give the thief? 40,000 experience would give our thief level 7. Okay. And it would give our monk, who's probably going to use the fight. Actually need to read the monk handbook now. There's a complete handbook of monks, and I have no idea how they function. That would give our fighter level 6. I think we're going to do that. All right, I think we're going to make everyone level 6. So for that case, we need to bring up Anna. Level 6. Next level is... I'm sorry, Anna, you're level 7 with 40,000 experience. And your next level EXP is, oh wow, 40,000 exactly there. Okay, is 70. 1, 2, 3. Need to add thief skills and roll 2d6 for HP. And if you're level 7, this should actually go up to +3. And this should be +5, right? Because 0 at 1, 1 at 3, 5, 7. Yeah. So this should be 3 and 5 here. And that also means her thief stats at level 7 actually stay the same. And +1 NWP, +1 WP. No. What are the proficiencies for? Rogue. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. She actually just got. No, no, no. She doesn't need any of these. No, we're fine here. Oh, backstab damage is what? What is backstab damage? Level 7 is X3. Okay. All right, cool. Let's switch back to Jen. She's going to be 40, 1, 2, 3. That's going to make her level 6. I believe the next level is at 80,000. I think it's just a double. Let's double check. No, it's actually not a double. Level 6 to 7 is 60,000. Really? The thief takes more. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. 60,000 to the next level. That's so strange. Okay. All right, so level 7. Level 6 wizard here would go 13, 9, 11, 13, 10. We're going to leave you with 21 HP. A level 6 wizard is +1 to hit, +1 to hit. Right? Right? What's... Shit. Where's our Thaco table? I think the wizards get +1 to hit every 5 levels. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. There we go. No, every 3 levels. So at level 6, a wizard should have +1. Okay, so at level 7, she gets another +1 to hit. This should be 10. Armor's dex is going to bring you to 11 armor class. 35, 90, and what was it? 35, 50, 65, 80. 50, 65, 80. Okay. Whoops. No, no, no. Yeah. Okay, coming down here. Staff 1. Under proficiencies. How often do they get a new weapon proficiency? Wizard every 6. So +1 weapon proficiency. Okay. Reading, writing. Reading / writing Halfling, spellcraft 17, religion 17, acting 14, astrology 17. Clothes 3, spell book 4, quill and ink 1, blank scrolls x5. Whoa, that's not how you spell scrolls. Ah! Crystal balls x2, 10 misc spell components, 2 tarot cards, rope 30 feet, 5. And you speak halfling and common. Okay. I know religion is 16, but religion is, in this system, queued off of memory, and in this system, it's queued off of intelligence. Since she doesn't have a 16 in intelligence, she has a 17 in intelligence, so the religion actually goes to 17. Bam! All right, let's open up Steph 2E. 2E or not 2E? That is the question. Always pick 2E over not 2E. That's my opinion. Cool, so player name is Death. Character name is Faye. Race is human. Class is monk. Size is 5'10", 145 lb. Hair is long black braid, all capitalized for some reason. Eyes are brown. Alignment is blank. Appearance is blank. Age is 16. No, she should be 17 now. She did age 1 year. Handedness is right. Left. Handedness is left. In fact, they all should be 1 age older. 24. 26. Okay. Strength should be 16. Dexterity is a combination between coordination and dexterity. We'll give her the 17. We're going to be nice. Constitution, we'll leave it at 15. It's actually going to give her a boost to HP. Her HP should probably be a little bit higher. Fuck it. It's fine. Intelligence is 13. Willpower is 11. Charisma is 12. Okay, this is actually going more easy than I thought it would be. The damage adjust, however, is going to be very different. Faye is going to get a huge nerf to combat. She's not going to be nearly as OP, and that might be a bit of an issue. So no attack bonus, +1 damage bonus instead of a +4 damage bonus. That's where this big issue. There's not. Also, the D6 damage. I don't know if she's going to be doing D6 anymore. We'll see. We will see how this works out. I'm sorry. What are you at? 16 strength? 71.95. You know what? Maybe we should just boost her to something else. Maybe we should boost her strength score. Let's take a look at something real quick. Shit, there is no monk's handbook. All right, what about the skills and powers? All right, I have this book sitting on my shelf. I have a PDF version of it as well. We're going to look at the PDF version so we can look at this together. Is there no character kit for monk? No? No, I'm not seeing anything from monks. Actually, pug list. Pirate/pug list, page 77. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, these don't actually change stats or tell us how this works. Great. All right, what about combat attacks? Again, I actually have the copy right here next to me. We're going to put it like this so that we can all look at it together. 2 up. I actually have 3 copies of this book. I gave one to Ryan, but I still have 3 copies of had 3 copies of this book once upon a time. This is too difficult to read through. Let's go to the index at the end. Monk. M-O-M-O-M-O-N. Mons. Okay, what about unarmed? Unarmed attack. 47. 27. 50. 27, 47, and 50. Okay, so let's go back to 27. Character may choose to make blah, 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 blah. There are 4 types of basic punching, wrestling, overbearing, martial arts. Refer to Chapter 5 for more information on resolving unarmed attacks. Character can perform base initiative. If he doesn't have to move or reach target, he can take a half move action close for combat. Attacking armed opponents, including monsters with natural attacks, is dangerous for an unarmed character. If a character attacks an unarmed creature threatening him, he suffers an immediate attack of opportunity from his intended victim. Not true for monks. I'm going to say. Armed defender gains +4 to his bonus attack roll and damage roll against the unarmed characters. Monster with natural weaponry almost matter, blah, blah, blah. However, it's possible for intelligent creatures to pull in their claws and try and battle creatures into consciousness. Monsters with natural attacks may resort to unarmed, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So it was 27, 47, and 50. Let's go to page 47. Unarmed attack. Throwing a punch or trying to wrestling hold, blah, 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 blah. What? Is that the end? 47? Okay, and 50. Unarmed. The character is using. Okay, what about martial arts? Do you have a... You must have a section on martial arts in here. Martial arts, 2795. Okay, let's go to 95, 6, and 7. All right, 95. Martial arts. Martial arts is a specialized form of pummeling that uses the body as a weapon. The creature must be able to make a pummeling attack to employ martial arts. Martial arts is difficult to learn, not commonly. No, general creatures only at least average until blah, 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 blah. Martial arts requires at least 1 free hand. Unlike a character making a normal pummeling attack, martial arts must be barehanded or wearing only normal gloves and shoes. Martial art is a discipline of the mind and body. Most implements are avoided. Improvisers blah, blah, blah. Martial attacks inflict almost temporary damage, just as normal. Martial art attacks are ineffective against creatures normally immune to pummeling attacks. Exceptions were noted. Martial arts attacks are resolved by pummeling attacks. The martial artist enjoys some advantages while pummeling, depending on style A. Style emphasizing striking with hands or fists. The character's bare or gloved hands are treated as small, hard objects. D3 points of damage. The character can strike and damage creatures of any size. If the character is unarmed and unarmored, he can make an extra attack each round with his other hand, provided it's free without the usual penalties for attacking with 2 weapons. Style B. Emphasize striking with the feet. The character's bare or shod feet are treated as large, hard objects, d6 points of damage, and the character can kick opponents even when they are not prone, sitting, or kneeling. If unarmed or and unarmored, the character can make an extra attack each round with one of his free hands. Note the ability to pummel creatures of any size is not part of the style. The style emphasizes throws and escapes. The style emphasizes dodge and blocks. Expert, specialized. Okay, we'd be specialized. We'd actually be master at this point. Let's just read through them. Blah, 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 blah. Proficient, spend a character point, blah, blah, blah. Proficient non-warriors can make martial arts attack each round, blah, 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 blah. All benefits come for a character to be proficient in style A and B could kick or punch creatures of any size, inflicting D3 points of damage with a punch and D6 points of damage with a kick. If unarmored, the character could make one extra punch attack each round with no penalties. Note that 4 martial arts styles do not constitute a weapon group. Each must be learned separately. Okay. Specialized. Generally, only single class fighters can be specialized. Martial arts specialists gain the normal specialized attack and specialized attack bonuses apply to their strength scores when rolling knockdowns. Characters proficient in martial arts. Multiple martial arts can become specialists in only one style. Martial arts specialists can make martial art attacks against armed opponents without provoking attacks of opportunity. There we go. Specialists can attempt blocks and disarms against armed opponents without the -4 penalty to the opposed roll. Specialists can make arm. Okay, martial arts determine disarms against two-handed weapons receive a -4 penalty instead of -8. Master only single-class fighters can attain mastery martial arts. Martial arts gains normal master attacks and damage bonuses. Martial arts masters gain normal master attack and damage bonuses and extra attacks. Masters attack bonuses due to their strength scores apply for knocking. Blah blah blah. Grandmaster martial artists can use critical augmentation to score knockouts on attack rolls of 16 or better. Martial arts master threatens his front squares and is entitled to make attack of opportunity just as if he were armed with a weapon. A martial artist master can choose to inflict normal damage instead of mostly temporary damage. If master rolls a critical hit while inflicting normal damage, he scores a bludgeoning critical hit instead of a knockdown chance. When determining severity, compare the master's size class with the target's. Reduce the master's size by 1 category if the attack is a punch. Why does she inflict 2d8 points of damage? Undana? Who the hell is Undana? I don't see... Why is she doing d8 damage? Did I miss something? Donna the elf fighter from previous examples in this chapter is finally rescued from the clutches of his bugbear captors. His next adventure takes him to the distant land he's never visited before, and Donna returns to his campsite one morning to discover a motley trio of humans helping themselves to his rations. He shouts and charges, waving his sword high. To Dana's surprise, the unarmed begin to stand the ground, and Dana wins. Oh, okay, so he's attacking with a long sword, and they're fighting with martial arts. Okay. That's why he does 2d8. Got it. All right. Anything else about martial arts? No. Okay. So where are we with Faye here? So they're saying that, all right, so let's look at Steph. She's got 40,000 experience. Let's figure out what level she is first. Oops, that's the wrong book. That is actually, that's the book that we're looking at right now. Player characters. Class, I think you're going to be a level 6 fighter. Yeah, 40,000 experience is level 6. And you need 64,000 to move on. Okay. And what do you have? You don't have weapon proficiencies, right? You have lasso. So at level 6, a fighter should have... What's your intel? 13? How many slots does intel 13 give you? 3 intel, so she get 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2. So that's what, 9? So she has 9 weapon proficiencies to start with. Well, so let's give martial arts style A 3. Martial arts style B 2. Martial arts style. You can't specialize in both. I might let her just because. B, emphasize striking with feet. The character's bear, shod feet are treated as large, hard objects. D6 points of damage, and the character can kick opponents even when they are not prone, sitting, or kneeling. If unarmed and unarmored, the character can make an extra attack each round with one of his free hands. Okay, striking with hands and fists. The character's bare or gloved hands are treated low. The character can strike and damage creatures of any size. If the character is unarmed and unarmored, he can make an extra attack. So she can kick for D6 and then strike for D3. Throws and escapes. The character can pull trip when making pulling. Can choose if the attack hits. The martial artist uses either strength or dexterity for the opposed roll. The martial artist can make an opposed attack roll to escape any hold, grapple, blah, blah, blah. So if you're using style D, you can make a free block each round in addition to any attack. If unarmed and unarmored character receive -2 to AC bonus. That's a +2 in our system. That's good. Up here though, so it sounds like if you're specialized, if you know all of these, you can make a kick with a free punch and still make a free block. And when this punch lands, so you make a kick, then you make a free punch, it hits, you can do a trip, and then you can still block. Okay, so you're going to put at least one slot into C martial arts style D. As for, what about specialization and mastery? You can only specialize in one at a time, right? Yeah. Martial arts specialists can make martial arts attacks against unarmed opponents without provoking attacks of opportunity. Specialists can attempt blocks. Okay, blah 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 blah. So let's give you 3, 1, 1, 1. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Lasso makes it 7, 8, 9. She has 2 more weapon proficiencies. Let's just put them in here. That makes her a GM martial artist. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So master and high master. So we're at what page? Where is weapon specialization? Okay. Fighter spend. So mastery is +3 to hit, +3 to damage. All right, high mastery. Characters at least 6th level, so she can definitely be high master. Increase the speed factor by 1 category or 3. All right. Grandmaster So weapons, Grandmaster capable feats of swordplay that Grandmasters increase the amount of damage and the chance of knockdown when they employ their chosen weapon. The weapon's base damage die and knockdown die increase the next greater die size against all opponents. Where was the critical on? High Masters also score critical hits on 16 rather than 18. Okay, so we're going to bend the rules and say that Steph is a Grandmaster martial artist. She should actually have to do some other shit to do that. And she's specialized in punches. Page 90 something. Style emphasize striking with the hands or fists. So she's a GM in hands and fists. I'm going to actually rule that this should be D4, and then the weapon size brings it up to D6. Okay. So we're going to bend some rules here. Fists +3 +3. Range is melee. Well, range is nothing. Damage is D6. Size is small. Weight is blank. Type is B. Speed is 3. And fists and why don't we call this punch? No, we'll just say fists and feet. She's not mastered in feet. Range is this. Damage is going to be D8. I'm going to allow the, I'm going to say the, because here it should be D6, but I'm going to, oh god, I'm going to bend the rules and say that the mastery in this will also bump up this damage die, because I want her to be effective in combat. Size medium, type bludgeoning. Actually, this is going to be speed 0, and this is going to be speed 3. So why would she ever kick instead of punch? Because this is a heavier thing. So if she punches a normal person and criticals them, she rolls D6. If she kicks a normal person and criticals them, she rolls 2D4. Okay. Okay, so base is 10. Dex adjustments are going to be -3. What is this? +2, +3. Whoop, no, 3. 3. So you get 3 for Dex. Monk is 2. Brings your armor class to 15. What is it actually over here? It's 16 here. It's fine. So your armor class is going to go down a little bit. Max HP is 31 for, oh, you're level 5 here. So 31 is actually not unreasonable whatsoever. So let's do 31. Actually, with this 15, So 31 divided by 5 is 6.2. And you roll an average of 5.5. So 6.5 times 5 is 32. Okay, we're going to say she's got 32 HP. Roll D10 plus 1 for HP here. How does she get 8d4 plus 3? How the hell do you get 8d4 plus 3? What the fuck is 16d4 plus 3, I think, at total max? What are you talking about, Eben? I have no idea what you're... Do I need to read lines and lines of chat? Four attacks per round? Faye does not get 4 attacks per round. A gets 1 attack, then B gets a kick. And if B hits, she gets a trip. For C, she gets a free block. D is the block. Dude, she's going to do a lot of damage. No, because the block and the trip don't do damage. The block and the trip don't do damage, so this is going to be fine. She's going to be level 6, so she gets +5, which actually becomes 7. You get a free attack if unarmed, so you can make a punch, and then you make a second punch. So that's 2 attacks. And if they both hit, let's say they both critical, you can do double damage. If they both triple crit or whatever, then you can do more. But she gets 2 attacks per round, one with each hand, or one with a hand, one with a foot, or whatever. And then you can land a hit and then do a pull and a trip. So you could punch, or you could kick, pull, trip, and then punch, pull, trip a different person. And you knock them both down, but you'd still only be getting 2 attacks that do damage. 2 fists, 1 extra for unarmed. I think we are mixing things up here. Because you only get 1 attack per round. The style emphasizes striking with the hands or fists. The character's bare or gloved hands are treated by smaller. The character can strike and damage creatures of any size. If the character is unarmed and armored, he can make an extra attack each round with his other hand, provided it's free. So that just means you make a punch with your right hand, and now you can make a punch with your left hand. You don't make a punch with your right and your left, and then you get an extra one. No, you get a punch with your right hand, and then you get an extra one with your left hand. This is basically dual wielding. See, without the usual penalties for attacking. So this basically says you can make you can dual wield fists with no penalties, instead of normally, if you're dual wielding fists, you do get penalties. Minimum 10 damage in a hit? There's no minimum 10 damage in a hit. What are you guys talking about? You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy, all of you. Where's Steph here? Okay. Here, let's finish filling out these stats. I think I want to buff for strength a little bit. Actually, this should be +4 right now. No, I don't think I want to. In fact, I think this should go down to D4, and this should go down to D6, because she did master this, and masters this brings it up, or Grandmaster brings up the damage die by 1. In the game system, it's actually at 3. D3, so bring it up by 1 size category is D4. Fist should stay at D6. D4 +4 damage is still a lot of damage. Here she was doing D6 +4. Here she's doing D4 +4. But here she was getting +5, +6 to hit, and here she's getting 8 to hit. So her hits are more likely to hit. They're more likely to crit. She's going to hit faster because her speed is at 0 instead of 2. If she kicks, she's doing D6. D6 +1. Max damage 7. What are the... Let's go back to chapter 1. Was it page 29? Is that what it was? Where was the unarmed attack? No, we are going too far back. We need to be in chapter 2, I think. Damn it, it's in here somewhere. Where is the... Where are the tables for... Damn, I've seen it in here before. Why is this so hard to figure out how much a punch does? block, disarm, grab, overbear, unarmed attack. It should be right. In here. No? Let's just keep going. It's not in the battlefield. It's not in weapon specialization. Unarmed combat. Is it in the unarmed combat chapter? Here we go. Small soft object. Okay, small hard objects. Okay. So yeah, fist is D3. So we're giving her D4 because she's a master. Large, soft, large, hard, which we're giving her this. Okay. Specialized, only single class fighters can become pummeling specialists, though the option blah 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 blah. Pummeling specialists gain the normal specialized attack and damage bonuses and extra attack. Special attack bonuses apply to their strength scores when rolling knockdowns. Only single class warriors can attain mastery in pummeling. Pummeling masters gain normal master attacks and damage bonuses and extra attacks. Master attack bonuses apply to their strength scores when rolling for knockdowns. And apply penalties and saving throws versus knockdowns. Grandmaster pummelers can use critical argument. Okay, so it's basically exactly what we read before. All right, so we don't need to worry about that. Wasn't there something else in here that I wanted to take a look at? I thought there was another table. No? Ah, here we go. Kicking. All right, so we're giving her the equivalent of heavy boots. All right. D6 is the equivalent of heavy boots, so that's pretty sweet. But she's wearing brass knuckles. That's right, she is wearing brass knuckles, so that changes everything. Are there brass knuckles in the weapon table? No. No, there's not. Okay, well, let's go back to Steph. I don't think brass knuckles should be D8. That's too much. D6? All right, what hurts more, getting hit with brass knuckles or getting hit with a wooden baseball bat? The wooden baseball bat is going to hurt more than the brass knuckles, I think. Right, chat? I think I would imagine the bat would. Yeah, so I think we're going to go fist is D4, brass knuckles will bump it to D6, and we're still doing small B0. Okay. That's how we're going to do this. So her kick attacks are... She's specialized in fist fighting, not kicking. So, yeah, this makes sense to me. We're actually buffing Faye somehow. All right, we're not going to buff her strength. Fuck it, her strength can stay at 16. All right, let's keep going. 70, 185, 9, 10. Constitution, HP Justice plus 1, 90, 94, blank, blank. Languages, 3, blank, 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 blank. 5, blank, blank, whoops, blank, 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 blank. Sweet. Okay, I think this is pretty fair. Poison, paralyzation, death magic is 6 level fighter, 11, 13, 12, 13, whoops, 14. Yeah, she now has +8 to hit instead of +6 to hit. She is better. Her kicks are not as good, but everything else is better. 70. Let's go to the encumbrance table. $100, 130, 160, 195. Okay. She only needs a D10. Oh, she is a 6th level character with Master GM in punching. Crap, hold on. What does Grandmastery do in terms of specialization? I think as a specialized, yeah, crap. She might actually get more attacks than I think. Okay, so specialization is over here. They get level of specialist, so she should get 3 attacks every 2 rounds. Okay. Okay. Mastery +3/+3. And he gains additional okay. High Mastery. Spent 4 slots on a single weapon is at least 6th level. High Mastery increases the speed factor of a chosen weapon by 1 category. High Masters also score critical hits on 16 rather than 18. And Grandmasters gain 1 additional attack per round above and beyond a specialist attack rate for their level. So 12th level melee Grandmaster would attack 3 times per round with the weapon of his choice. So 12th level here, you get 3 attacks per round. Well, 7 to 12th level will get 3 attacks per round. So here she's getting 2 attacks one round and 3 attacks the next round. But then so that means it's actually 3 attacks one round and 4 attacks the next round. Yeah, because she goes 2 and 3, and then with the extra punch it goes 3 and 4. Okay, maybe she shouldn't be GM yet. That's pretty fucking ridiculous. But she's already getting like 2 attacks before someone else gets 1. Is she really getting 3 and 4 now? Okay, so because if we look at this, right here, if she's a specialist, she gets 3 attacks every 2 rounds, so 1 and then 2. All right. If she is a Grandmaster, that goes to 2 and then 3. And then she gets the extra attack with her offhand, which brings it to 3 and 4. Wow. Where's martial arts? Martial arts master. Okay, only single class fighters can attain mastery martial arts. Martial arts masters gain normal master attacks and damage bonuses and extra attacks. Masters attack bonus due to their strength scores apply for rolling on knockdowns and apply to opponents as penalties to saving throws versus knockouts. Grandmaster martial artists can use critical augmentation to score knockouts on attack rolls of 16 or better. Martial arts master threatens blah 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 blah. Okay, so it sounds like a GM doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to say that she doesn't get the. You don't. I don't think she gets the bonus attack every round for GM. I don't think so. So I think it's going to be 2 attacks one round, 3 attacks the next round. At level 6. That's still a buff to Faye. Oops, that's the wrong way. What am I going? Where am I going? That's still a pretty fucking heavy buff to Faye. Where's specialization? Yeah. So we're going to say, oops, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for Steph 2E. 2 attacks the first round, 3 attacks the second round. When she hits level 7, that will change, and then she will get 3 attacks every round. But she scores critical hits on 16 or higher. No, yeah, she wouldn't, because she... Shit. No, she doesn't do that. No, she does score critical hits on 16 or higher, right? Okay, I need to memorize these pages. Page 75. I'm going to go back to unarmed combat. What am I going? Where am I going? Grandmaster can score critical augmentation to score knockouts on attack rolls of 16 or higher. So that's the same thing as getting a critical hit on 16 or higher. All right. So you can get 16 or higher. You threaten your front squares, entitled to make attacks of opportunity as if you were armed with a weapon. Martial arts can choose to inflict normal damage instead of mostly temporary damage. Master rolls a critical hit while inflicting normal damage. He scores bludgeoning critical instead of knockdown chance. Great. Perfect. Okay. I think we figured this out. 2 attacks first round, 3 attacks second round. Scores critical hits on 16 or higher. Rolls an extra d10 plus 1 for HP because she's actually level 6. Okay. Hand crossbows are really tiny. A hand crossbow is about this big. It's like, I think there's a picture of it somewhere in one of these books. Oh, fuck, I don't know where the picture is. A hand crossbow is super tiny. Okay, I think we figured out Faye. Okay, but we do need to add Faye's money. So Faye has 25 GP, gold. She has 649 silver and 700 copper. Okay, there we go. Actually, they should all have seamanship. They should all have seamanship at this point. Right, that's proficiency. Seamanship is dexterity +1. So 18. Oops, shit. Should be 16. And yours, so that should be 18. Okay. Great. And let's just double check some things. Yep, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Good. Okay, everything else here is correct. Unknown amulet. Oh, this is the amulet that raises and lowers the island. So that's what, 26, 27, 28 pounds on her. And she from the Snowborn Abbey, speaks common. Okay. So let's revisit all of this stuff. Lily Dudley is a 6th level wizard with 21 HP, which is ridiculously high for a 6th level wizard. The average HP for a 6th level wizard is what? 2.5 times 6 is 15, and the max is 6 times is 24. So she rolled almost max for HP. 32 HP for 32 plus D10 plus 1. So you actually have absolutely average HP right now, right? 5 it should be 6.5 times 5 is 32 and a half. Fuck it, we'll bump you to 30. No, we'll just leave you at 32 because we buffed you everywhere else. In fact, we'll just leave you at 31 because you were supposed to be 31. We buffed you pretty fucking hard, Faye. So you're gonna have 31. You can roll your own HP. And then Anna is at 18 for level 5. She did roll pretty bad. 3.5 times 5 is 7. Okay, actually that's average for her class. And now she levels up twice, which gives another 2d6. Okay. Great. So everyone the Faye and December have average HP. Lily has extra high HP. December's still weak in combat, but she's a thief. She's supposed to be weak in combat. Her thief skills will be pretty sick, though. For thief skills, she gets 60 plus 30 times 6. 30 times 6 is 180, and 60 is 240. I just want to make sure I did that right. So 30 times 6 plus 60. Yeah, 240. 240. And she can actually distribute them however you want, because at this point she could have leveled up anything as far as she wanted it, right? So she could have done 6 times 15 plus 30. Yeah, okay, good. So no more than 120 points to any given skill, which doesn't matter. Skills max out at 95. So she can put whatever she wants into whatever she wants, as long as these don't exceed 95. Okay. Excellent. Here, let's take a look at this. This will tell us about poison. See, take a look at the stuff down here. I don't know if you guys can read that. I'm going to blow it up for you. Oh, shit. Oh, my camera's in the way. Nope. One more. Yep, there we go. So what we were talking about, the poison that was being used in roleplay the other day was type F, which for a man-sized creature is immediate death. It takes effect immediately, and it causes death if you fail your saving throw, or 0 damage if you pass your saving throw. It was used on a larger than normal creature, so it didn't cause death, it caused just straight damage. Most poisons, as you can see, take time to take effect. Very few of them, in fact, only these two are immediate. 1 to 2, each round is 1 minute, so if you do like some poison that takes 1 to 2 minutes, it takes 1 to 2 rounds, and then it does 30 damage if you fail your save, or 2d6 if you pass your save. This is 2 to 5 minutes, 2 to 5 rounds, d25 damage if you fail, 2d4 if you pass, blah, 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 blah. These poisons are really fucking hard to get. They are dangerous, they're deadly, they are rare. Also, poisons are pretty fucking sick. There are plenty of instances where you may want someone to be, take damage hours after you. You may want to like poison them and then leave, and then they take poison damage later and die. Or maybe you want to, you hit someone with a debilitative poison, and then you can come back later when their guard's down and they're like puking out their guts, or a paralytic. Like sometimes you need a poison and then leave them alone for a while. So poisons are actually pretty sweet. It's not all about combat. Combat is a small facet of D&D, but it gets way too much attention. The attention should not be on the combat. The attention should be on everything else. So that's my chat about poisons. And I think this is it. I think we have effectively transferred characters. I think some people got pretty strong buffs. Faye accidentally got a pretty big buff. So what we're doing? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So she's doing d6 plus 4 instead of d8 plus 4 with the brass knuckles, which is fine. So her damage is going to be a little bit lower, but her chance to hit is much higher, and she's going to probably end up getting a few more attacks. I'm a little worried about Faye being OP, but you know what? At 6th level, you should be pretty badass anyway. Everyone's armor got tanked a little bit. That's fine. It's fine. This is all fine. We are transferring the characters because the system that we were using is not working out, and we are going back to something more solid, like 2nd edition. Thank you guys for joining me on this adventure of trying to figure out how to work all of this stuff. I don't really have anything else to say regarding this. I'm pretty pleased with how things went out. I'm a little worried about December, but then again, thieves aren't strong combat characters anyway. December really needs to worry about, like, her backstab damage is really where she comes into play. So she needs to try and get behind her enemies more often, or She has lots of skills that aren't necessarily useful in combat. She is a non-combat class, and even Lily is a fairly non-combat class as well. Lily's level 6. She's already talked to people about spells. She's already looked into these things. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I'm pretty pleased. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to take the stream down now. It's 3:30. I've got to be somewhere at 5:30. 2 hours. I might stream something after this. I might not. We'll see. See you guys later. Bye-bye.